Do we have to choose names in this that have the first letter of like normally?
It'll just pick a random letter out of your name.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh god, I'm sexy. Rito's character is the guy that showed up at the party and realized that they brought just like white cheddar instead of Havarti.
Okay, I'm back.
Rito's the heir to Grulovia. Sorry.
What on earth?
Perhaps that he's standing next to the guy who just ripped a big one.
Oh, I love V's character. We all in? We all here? We all good?
Oh, what is that guy? That's actually just a Magic the Gathering card.
So Graeme, you said this one was a little bit more tricky, so
It is by far the most complex. I don't know if you guys want to spend 2 minutes kind of going over the gist of it. Even though the game has a tutorial, it starts to go really fast.
That's what I was gonna say. Do you want to like very briefly, like since there will be a tutorial, just like loosely explain what's going on? So
for sure. And I was just experimenting with something because it takes a random letter out of your name, and that becomes your calling card that you have to hide within your drawings. So I made mine all numbers, and it added Esquire to the end of my name, so I can't like get away with not having a letter.
Oh.
And so for example, if it was me, an E, then it could be lowercase or uppercase or handwritten. You have to hide it within your drawing. Everyone draws 2 weapons. It shows everyone one weapon as an example of how you may have hidden your letter, and then the other one is secret, and you'll use that to try and catch the murderer in the act. But we're all murderers and we're all detectives. And so no single one person has the pressure on them to like deflect and hide because we're all kind of in the same boat. So it does that really well. There's one other kind of key thing. Oh, it's gonna feel like the color of the drawings is a good clue. It's like the opposite. If 2 things are the same color, that's like a hint that they couldn't be the same. It'll be easier to show that when it comes down to it, but the colors are counterintuitive. So that makes things tricky.
Okay.
Anything else we can try and explain as it goes. I don't know if that helped at all.
Yeah. Well, as far as I mean, it's like loosely Pictionary, but you're trying to hide a letter that it gives you. Like it's going to give you a letter, and you loosely try and hide it, right?
Yes.
And you're trying to make it be secretive.
We're assassins who need to hide our calling card on the corpse, or in the weapon, I guess.
Yeah, there's like a whole other round where you invite a guest or create someone who is then a potential victim. That's where things get really off the rails, and I don't think I could adequately describe it, and I'll just hope the tutorial suffices.
I feel like that's a good primer. I'll play the tutorial, we'll be quiet for it, and we'll go from there.
I'm just distracted by Boobs Esquire.
Not long ago, on a night so dark that everyone had to squint a bit, there was a gathering of the world's most famous detectives, who, if you can believe it, were also the world's most cunning murderers. They had devised a unique competition where they earned points for solving crimes and points for committing them. Each detective came prepared with 2 murder weapons. Look at the prompt on your device to see the first one you'll draw. But be cautious. As a murderer, you also have a calling card, a letter from your own name that you must include in your drawings. Do your best to hide the letter as part of the image, like so. If your calling card is too obvious, your fellow detectives may spot it and trace the weapon back to you. Draw 2 weapons and hide your calling card now.
That was super interesting.
Oh, and there is an undo on this one.
Ah, yes, that's helpful. So you have to draw on 2 weapons, but it gives you quite a lot of time to work with.
So we're just supposed to cover it?
You're supposed to hide it, like use it in the drawing somewhere. Like you're supposed to have the letter in there and then draw around it in a way where you won't be able to find the letter. Yeah.
If you're still on your first weapon, it's about time to move on to your second.
I think in this first round, for the sake of simplicity, everyone is working just off of a capital letter. I guess, I don't know that for sure, but I think it tries to simplify it in that way.
That would make sense. Oh, hello, Madam Booze Esquire.
Oh, yes.
I have reservations at your motel. Or hotel, whatever it is. I'm fancy, I don't use words.
Wow.
I don't think any of these characters look capable of murder.
I don't think any of them are capable of murder.
At all.
You got about 15 seconds.
Time's almost up.
Mine just looks like he's crazy. That's about it.
Yeah, he did attend a dinner party dressed like a mime.
This is that's Jeff Bezos on the weekend.
Each detective had a secret accomplice disguised as a party guest.
Now, this is a weird thing where we each name an accomplice, and basically you don't want it to be connected to your name. You don't want people to know
You don't want it to be obvious that you did it.
who was your accomplice. But you also want to pick a name that is super, like, murder-worthy, because you earn points by people attempting to murder your accomplice.
Okay.
Easy. And it's not Jonas Fatson.
Yes, that will do.
Or rather,
nicely.
the artist formerly known as
Just
Jonas
in
Fatson.
time for the party.
Ooh. Well, hi, Marty.
Everyone, your attention, please. Please welcome our honorees for the evening, the world's greatest detectives.
Ooh.
I'm your host,
I love my guy.
Stewart. But don't be intimidated. We lords are just like everyone
got a great
else.
pucker going
And
on.
brought gifts. You can set them down anywhere.
Looks like one of your drawings is out in the open, just as well. These gifts represent every type of weapon you'll see this evening, and no detective draws the same weapon twice.
Oh, and allow me to welcome your esteemed guests.
Jan the Knife Man, Oliver the Twerp,
Might have been Olivier.
Patrick Warburton, Bad David, Garfield, Wonder Robot.
Now, let's just... Egad! First the ventriloquist cancels, and now the power's out. At least we can be sure there won't be any foul play.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. Now's your
Time to murder.
right.
Okay, so you have to kill an accomplice and guess who submitted that accomplice.
Murder on your device.
Okay.
Guess
And
what?
the murder only counts if you guess who
Use your
submitted them.
knowledge of what your fellow detectives may have written, or simply take a stab in the dark. If you're the first to figure out who brought a guest, your murder is successful, but your weapon will be left behind as evidence. And hurry, the darkness won't last forever.
Oh, they're dancing. Dancing the night away.
Excellent. Now a toast to
Nice.
celebrate Scott!
That's my name.
Guests have been murdered.
I'm handing out points to all my successful murderers. And the longer you get away with it, the more you can earn.
Oh, so we don't see the points till the
Greatest
end?
detectives happen
Right.
to be here. What a stroke of luck. To my amateur detective board.
No!
Aha, we found the murder weapons.
I
Let's
see
start.
Bad David, Patrick Warburton, Garfield, and Olivier the Twerp.
If we look
Olivier.
carefully, we can tell how many vicious
5
attempts
attempted
will make
murders on
each guest's
Patrick
life.
Warburton.
And if you brought one of these
Okay,
guests,
here's where the color thing
news
matters.
points.
Every movie marathon was drawn in pink. It has nothing to do with who drew it. So we know that Dane and V could not have done these because no one is given the same prompt twice.
Another murderer will get away.
Okay.
Now,
Examine the evidence and talk through your
And so we
theories.
basically just get to decide which one of these we want to attempt to solve.
Okay. I think I know who did Bad David in.
Okay.
Can you see a letter within the picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see a letter, and I believe I can see that letter represented elsewhere as well.
Okay, great. We'll
Okay.
submit that one. You can rush the timer if you feel that you want to like lock it in, or if you feel like people are closing in on you and you want to like get out of there.
Excellent. We have our case. You there. Since you brought
Oh.
I'm letting you borrow my lucky magnifying glass. Use your device to move it over the evidence for a closer look.
All right. So what do you think, Rats?
Murdered this guest.
Just have a look at it to start with, Rito.
Are we thinking that there's an E in there? It looks like an E.
That's my thought.
Yeah. You know it can't be me, Raps.
It can be.
It can be?
Oh, wait. You
I can
brought
murder...
the guest. Maybe you can't murder your own
No,
guest.
how could I murder my own guest? I would know it's me. It can't be me. I'm the chief.
Right. Oh, perhaps not then.
What?
Not that many other people
Okay.
have E's in their name.
I mean...
Well, yeah, it was the spines of the porcupine and it was the handle of the blade. I was almost certain it was the E match there, but if it can't be Rito, it can't be Rito. But I'm still voting Rito.
All right.
I am too, just for the sake of a majority vote
it's
to
wrong.
See what happens.
I'll preemptively tell you it's wrong.
Killer, fess up, detective. Are you innocent or guilty of this crime?
Ah.
Oh, that's
Yeah, that makes
It's almost
sense.
like I said it's not possible.
It's weird that we even can still accuse you then.
Yeah, well, maybe I'm wrong, but why would they let you kill your own? You would always know who it is.
So if someone went against the group and got it right, they still get points for it, even if the group screws up.
So it's basically a tricky.
But the accuse only happens at all if we get a majority.
There's something I can do.
Okay.
I was only being a sheep.
Well, the right one has like 3 visible letters in it.
Yeah.
But
That's-
also interesting that there's 2 porcupine things.
Yeah.
well,
The letter goes to the
will be.
player, right? It's not just a random letter.
Yeah, it has to be in their name.
Okay.
And we know that Rito couldn't have done Porcupine, and we know that myself couldn't have done the Intricate Maze.
Right.
Okay. Well,
I think
so does the thing that's visible there has to be visible in the other drawing too, though? Like the exact same.
Yes,
Like,
it's the same
it looks like
letter,
it's
same
exactly
shape,
the same.
but it will be a different
Okay.
color.
Okay. I'm picking this one because I can't be accused again, or at least theoretically, I can't be accused again. You know, like.
I
We'll
personally
see.
think that the porcupine is.
Always sus.
This guest, you get control of the magnifying glass.
Never mind.
And the
I
rest
was
of you,
wrong.
Feel free to yell at them if they miss something.
I mean, the most
No,
obvious
we
thing
have
would
to
be
essentially solve the
an
case.
N or an M in the quills.
Suspect.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I see that in any other drawing.
Well, there could be a M. Oh, you said
With an N, M,
Yeah.
V,
Use your
D,
magnifying glass.
Z.
Let's inspect this.
Yeah, I was wondering. The feet look like 8s. I was wondering if that was Graeme, but I don't see any 8s in his intricate maze.
It can't be
Okay.
numbers. It can't.
It literally can't be.
cannot.
Okay.
Didn't
Okay.
mention that you're calling
All right. Oh boy.
really unique.
I suppose you have to go by the pictures.
Yeah, I'm if anything, I'm thinking like an N or something. Could be.
Does anyone see an N anywhere?
I don't
my
see
only
it
guess
in
would be the
anyone's.
upper left.
Oh, there's
I
no
do
way
see
it's
an
staying.
N.
It wouldn't be.
I'm thinking.
Can you get a letter that's not in your name?
Was that?
Can you get a letter that's not in your name?
What do you have to
No,
say?
it has to be
No.
in your name.
It has to be in your name.
This is why we should never perform investigations after cocktails. As
Uh-oh.
for murders we didn't get to,
We're not very good investigators.
Now how about we... Damn it!
Time to refill your quiver. Draw 2 more weapons using the prompts on your device. You'll be hiding
Okay.
the same letter, but it may look a bit different than before.
Yeah, so now you might get a lowercase or an uppercase or like a calligraphy. Like your letter could be even harder to identify now.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know. Anyway, I just started blasting.
I feel as though I should reveal this. My letter doesn't look the same between the 2 drawings. So now we don't
Does not.
we don't even have the literal
Starting your search.
like just look for the matching letter thing to go off of.
Yeah, mine doesn't either.
Okay.
But it's just like it's written in 2 different styles.
Yes, yeah, it's still the same letter, but it'll be different appearing.
It's done.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say the time y'all are taking to hide these, I'm a little worried now.
Yours is just a giant V in the background, and then there's a drawing by it.
It's like a face staring at the V with the worried face.
Yeah.
I was a little upset we didn't try and solve a case that involved Penta's weapon because there's just a P in the middle of your drawing, and I could not figure out if that was your actual letter or not.
I was like, is that metagame? Is that genius?
Remember,
I don't know if those weapons come back or not. I genuinely don't remember.
Give them a name with style.
To be fair, I didn't know at that point when I made it that we were supposed to be hiding it.
Oh, you just made it a part of the drawing, but like
Exactly.
Please join me in welcoming
All right.
our new guests.
It's gone now. It doesn't matter.
It's true. It's true.
Beetlebum the town crier.
Mobius Conrad. I missed the first one. Blucknaris. Terrence.
Terrence.
Meg V. Stallion. The bad guy from the movie you like.
Oh no, not him.
I was worried I'd have to eat all this pate myself.
Gross.
Not again.
Yeah, whenever I hear pate, I think cat
Select another guest
food.
and try to-
Oh, one of the weapons isn't revealed, so you pick your murder weapon this time.
Mm-hmm.
There we are. I almost. Mother Courage and her children! More murders?
Wow, nice.
Easily my worst birthday, and that's saying something.
Beetlebum the town scryer. That's the one I
I
missed.
think I see an umlaut.
Oh my god.
Out.
I kind of see an A in movie marathon up in the like the mess. But well, also I see the entire letters Jumanji. the whole word.
There's an A, there's an L, there's a P, there's a.
There's also it looks
Be a
like there's
V.
kind of like a. It looks like there's a T in the intricate maze, kind of.
A T, maybe an
Oh, that frames
E.
me though.
Maybe an H.
Yeah, I guess
I'm
there's a
gonna-
lot of letters that are just kind of a series of lines.
Yeah, I'm good with the intricate maze. I'm thinking it's a T near the top. So my gut's on
Done it.
on V, I guess, because I'm pretty sure Pence's letter might be P.
Can I zoom in something?
Whoever has the most votes when time runs out.
I'm dropping a vote
There
before I
could
run out
definitely
of
be a
time.
P in there. You just gotta.
I'm gonna keep looking. The
Not
magnifying
to
glass
put
is
myself
like
up,
in
but
the
there could
way.
definitely be a P in there.
It's true. You're right. Let's vote Penta.
Seems like E's and W's and stuff.
Yeah, it's either mine or V's, or it could be Dane, I guess, with an E, I suppose.
Do you know what? I think Rito's trying to throw us off. I think there's an E in there and
Oh,
there's an
send
E in the
me.
porcupine.
Kill me.
I
Send
think
me.
it's Jane personally.
Okay.
Well, I'm
Well,
glad I changed my vote,
Then why do you have
but I don't
such
know if I'm
worries?
right.
There's one pair
It's
of
definitely
birds
not
to
me.
investigate.
Okay.
Try to wrap this up before the Twitter tales
So
turn
it
up.
can't be me because I couldn't have been Maze.
So I see a lot of
Okay.
V's in here. I gotta tell you, it's not me.
I see a V, I see an L, I see an L, which is a bold move.
The left
Just-
one has a lot of squiggly stuff going on in like the bottom left of it. There's like
Yeah.
potentially some sort of handwritten letter in there, but I can't
kinda-
really figure it out.
I think
Yeah.
there's either a P or an R. Like that's
There could be an.
length.
Oh wait, there's an R in the bottom left, isn't there? Yeah, I see the R laying
That
flat.
might be an R.
Bottom left. I'm thinking that could be it.
But do I see an R in anything else? Not really.
It's definitely.
Now we turn
Yeah. Do you see an R in my porcupine? Somebody gonna throw it on me? Where's the R in my porcupine?
Lowercase R, maybe? No, I don't think
There's
so.
a
Lowercase R in my
P in the
porcupine?
Penta.
It could be a P. It could be a P penta.
Yeah, I'm not ruling that one out. It could still be a P. Basically the
I'm
same
thinking-
letter.
I'm thinking penta or raps at this point. Because I feel like unless it's a big brain R, or
There's also
like
D's and V's and everything else too.
it's
so.
true, but the
There
R
could be an
feels like
A
it was
as well.
tried to, like they tried to hide it.
Yeah, someone tried to draw over top of something to hide it. There's like numerous lines that go over 3.
I don't like.
Actually, the whole drawing was drawn over like twice.
I know. I'm not super confident in either of these because it. Oh, there we go.
Got him.
You shall have your day in court. Unless the
Will it
justice
show
says
us what the
we
letter is? Don't
can
don't tell us, I guess, just in case that it still needs to
Yeah.
be secret.
That extra little line. I mean, if it is a P and that extra little line was a trick to make it look a little bit like an R, that's very clever.
Uh-huh.
Gets it wrong.
I also like the mind game of just chucking a big V on there. But you can,
No, that's a power move.
you can see the V was made out of 2 lines, though.
Just draw the alphabet for every answer.
To be a disembodied voice, no hands to get blooded.
Easy. It's too easy. Make yourself predictable.
Who said that? You've revealed yourself as having murdered.
I'm playing at a disadvantage this entire game because my letter's in the middle of my drawing. I don't give a damn. Zero damns given right now.
This never happens to the other lords.
Hmm.
What grim portents.
Is that a porcupine?
Over a polo pitch.
I guess that's
Rabbit.
the wrong part of the thing to focus on. So the left one can't be Rhapsody or Penta. The right one can't be Rito.
Me. Let's do the right one then.
But do you see anything?
No, it's actually that it can't be mine.
It can't be me. It's a
In
pirate.
the porcupine.
It looks like
I
there's a
can't-
big
yeah, I
V
kinda
in
see the-
there.
I see a big V. I see a P, a sideways P above the V.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
no, I see. You have to catch yourself on that one, eh?
It kind of looks like there's a D up top too. Actually, on very, very, very top, it looks like there's a big D. The P and the V.
Jeez. How is it
Jeez.
possible for this to be the most explicit drawing without anything actually suggestive?
It's not
Yeah.
a penis. It's a
But it is
rocket.
Penta.
If it's a P or a V, they could either way, or a D, it could point at V. You're kind of cornered there a little bit.
Oh my God. Yeah, is it?
Could Penta have killed twice? I guess it could have.
He could have.
2 different rounds.
Tell.
Rip.
Innocent.
Dang.
You are innocent.
You're trying to out me too fast.
We suck.
Suspicious.
I just thought there was so many opportunities for that to be correct.
Yeah, there's a lot of shots at it.
Oh, it can't be the F's. It's got to be whatever. Well, it looks like an ampersand in the middle. That doesn't help.
Yeah. Is
There's,
that
there's
L?
F's
Is it-
and V's.
is there an L? Does anybody have an L?
No.
No.
Does anyone have an
Is there-
No one has an F.
Nobody even had.
What about
Yeah, nobody has an F.
right side?
It looks so
Wait, it could be an
obviously
E.
like an F there.
It could be an E.
Oh shit, you're right.
Like
I
it could be like,
think
hit
you'd
in
be
there,
able to
which
see.
frames me, Dane. It can't be.
I'm gonna.
I like the E in Dane.
I think it's
Yeah,
a
Graham.
handwritten letter in the middle. I think those F's and V's are there to throw us off.
Nope. Block
I
Harris
haven't
was killed by V.
seen yet.
Like, is that a handwritten D in the center?
I think it's either a handwritten D or it's like a handwritten L cursive, like pointing downwards.
Oh, I forget what
Which
uppercase
there's
L.
no L. There's no.
1,000,000%.
Can't be
What about,
Penta. It can't be Penta. It can't be Raps. So I'm comfortable with. I mean, it has to be me, Dane, or V then, doesn't it? No, it actually could be Graeme too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
it could
liking
be.
the E, and we
Actually
haven't
could be
really
anybody.
done Graeme yet.
I don't
but
see
it's
anything
true.
in Dane's that is remotely a letter. How is it possible that none? Like what?
Yeah, I'm thinking that squiggly thing in the middle is it, so it really feels like it could be anybody. Maybe it's the D in Dane, but I don't see the D in
Yeah,
his.
you have
I'm
to
gonna.
find a D in his name.
I know. Maybe it's the D. Maybe V is giant. Like, wait a minute.
Dane's can only be 4 letters, and for some reason I can't see any of them.
I know.
Isn't that the goal?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did
you're
it
doing
really,
a good
really well.
job. Stop it.
equal of the remaining cases. I'll give you points if you're right, even if the group votes the other way.
And I'll give murderers.
So we're just trying
Almost
to clear
like
up
we
the things we
should've.
couldn't solve.
Fool into voting for someone.
Yeah, which is what, all of them, but that one from Penta, that
Yeah.
one time.
Yeah, we gotta dissect what
Okay.
people actually have, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
this one wasn't mine, to remind everybody, in case you want to lose points on it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, does it look like anyone else has an E?
Uh,
Or is the E?
It can't be the. It can't. Oh boy, it can't be. It can't be Danny. It can't be Penta.
I don't see an E in there. I
feel like it.
What?
Oh!
Oh.
Wow, that's so
Good.
good. That's so good.
Your E got me.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I see nothing on this one.
Is it an
like?
S with the little circles hidden in there? That doesn't
Is
seem
it a-
right.
Maybe it's the O.
Somehow
Maybe
like
Rhapsody
an L.
got the O.
Oh, that would be. Oh, you know what? That would be huge because the clock's in his. That would be huge.
Nice
That's such a good
catch.
letter to get. Oh my god. Okay.
Who did we guess for last time on this one?
I don't remember. Someone with an Penta. We guessed
Okay.
Penta. So
V has 2 E's, which means that the E might come up more frequently. Like the larger chance of having an E.
maybe there's an O in the feet. No.
It was me.
Ah, it was you all along.
Let's move on, people.
All right, this stupid.
This sends me.
I don't think it can be the
Well, I
H
don't
because
think
it's clearly made out of multiple letters. Unless that's
Yeah, I don't think it's
T.
raps.
That might be
I
a
can't even
T
find
turned into
Dane's
an H.
name yet.
What the hell is Dane's? Can we please pick Dane so we can figure out what his letter is? No.
Yes.
No. It was a D all along.
I got you, but for the completely wrong reason.
The D in the bone arrow. I see. Jumanji.
Except
There's
the
definitely a
N in
cover
Jumanji is
First
actually a
word or
V.
something.
Yeah, there's a V in. It looks like a V in the Jumanji, but it can't be V because V's letter's a D. So
Something with the squiggles.
I'm tilted.
Yeah.
Is it Graeme?
It is.
Yep. What the hell?
It's
I
an
would never
S.
tell you what that letter was.
I
was
know.
gonna
Curse
tell you
of
what that
S,
was.
The cursive
Oh.
letters make it so hard.
Okay, so who did we guess last time? We guessed
I
V
completely
for the T,
forget.
I think.
I think you guys guessed Dane.
This feels like a
No, we guessed
villain, I
Dane.
feel.
Dane for an E. It can't. I don't think it's V.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
I'm
Penta.
taking Rito.
Yeah, maybe
Didn't
there's
you
a
already
D
do
in
that?
there. I agree.
It's not me.
It
Dane.
was an E.
With me.
Where
well
is
done,
there an
well done.
Where is there an E in your other drawing? It's
It's the bottom of the
impossible.
book.
This one is. So,
It's not like a J or something.
nobody has an L.
Nobody has an
even
L.
has an L.
It could be lowercase. It could be a lowercase something.
There a-
Now we're having fun.
Maybe.
Shit.
I'm going big brain. I'm going big brain
I'm
here.
going. Wait, it can't be Graeme. But it can be me.
What?
Yeah.
What?
It's a T?
Yeah.
Who draws their T's like that?
Nobody on Earth.
It's insane.
Is there an S in the face? And is this Graeme? His face is an S. You see what I'm saying? The start of the top of the hat.
Yeah.
Down through,
Yeah.
wrapping around down to the chin. That's Graeme.
No, I don't buy
Tip
it.
to toe.
like
That's a
it.
Graeme.
That was spotted quite quickly. That's too bad.
You
I-
have to go fast. Well, I didn't spot it the first time.
Yeah, I guess. I thought I was hiding things well in other parts. Never mind.
Mm.
Who did we
Turn
guess
D
on
at the
this?
top there.
We
This could
did.
be
We
that
guessed
again.
V, and it wasn't.
It's not me.
It wasn't V
Oh.
though. Really? Okay. Is it
Well, I
Penta?
guessed
Wait.
the last time, so.
Okay, I'm cool with Penta because yeah, I saw the P, the sideways P above the V with the D on top.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the one.
There we go, yeah.
Was
On
it for
this
the
rocket
conversation?
ship, apparently.
It's a rocket ship.
All right, now what the hell is this?
I think this is another
Now-
squiggly S, and I think it's the
A
800s.
squiggly S? Yeah,
I'm okay with that, but is there an O in there for raps?
I don't see
Or
it for
or
what it's worth.
we have different letters. No, you don't have different letters.
Ah! Oh my god!
What?
It's a D! It's
I
such a
I
squiggly
thought
T.
the squiggly was important, but I couldn't figure out what the heck it was.
Okay, what is this just strikes me as something Dane would do.
Something's
I don't
hidden in
have
one of the
anything else.
corners.
But
There's an
where's
E
the
in here somewhere that Dane put.
There's a D for Rito. It's the very top left, I think.
Where?
Lowercase
Top
e.
left.
I did not do
somewhere,
this
maybe?
one. You'll see.
It
Oh
was
no!
me.
What
Oh
the
my
hell?
God.
It like,
Big O.
it like doesn't even close itself properly.
Perhaps
I
you're
didn't realize
old,
that they could be like the actual letter itself cannot even be closed. That's actually really good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Using something that large was a smart play. Because like no, everyone was hiding it as tiny as they could. Oh,
Thank
so
you.
many
I tried to go
murders.
one big hole. Ooh.
And we can't forget the one
You
who
killed
called
Garfield.
Popular accomplices.
With extreme prejudice.
And our overall winner
Oh, I
is.
think I may have come away
Oh,
with
he's not
Wow.
it. Number one in
GG.
all counts.
Damn.
brutal.
Second place in everything.
You could have been the worst detective, but the best murderer and best accomplice person and still won. Like it ranks it
Brutal.
by combining the three.
Some of those letters were impossible, though. There's no way.
Yeah. As soon as it adds the handwritten ones, it goes out the window.
Those are gnarly.
I wish you could disable that because like that should be hard mode. It's hard enough to guess with simple
Yeah.
letters.
I don't know
We,
how I got second place in everything. That just makes
We
me
probably
mad,
have time
actually.
for a salty run back of a game. Should we do another one of this one here, or should we go back to a different one?
I
Which
would
was the
pick
point?
something else.
Let's
The-
go.
The word game made me laugh the most.
Everybody in chat seems to be saying job, like without
Yeah.
fail.
Make funny word go haha.